At ICCU, to make a difference, it takes just one connection. A friendly face, an open ear, a helping hand. And then something amazing happens. We find out that we're better together. This is what Idaho Central does in our communities every day. We help our members with the small things and big dreams. This is what believing in you is all about. Idaho Central Credit Union, looking after your daily balance.
It may have been a new job or starting a new business. Maybe you were looking for a better place to raise a family. It's possible you were returning home to the place you love, to Idaho. Whatever your reason for coming, 40 years or 4 months ago, Lithia Ford of Boise wants you to know you're welcome here. Lithia Ford of Boise, where Ford begins in Idaho.
When it comes to concrete, we've got you covered. RowPaint.com offers custom concrete coating services for your garage, business, warehouse, and more. And we do it in one day. We are your complete concrete coatings solution.
Greetings, Boise State fans. What's going on? Welcome courtside here. I'll lower this down a little bit. Craig Thompson, the commissioner of the Mountain West, is going to join me shortly. We're dealing with some technical issues here, so bear with us for a few seconds. This is the Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show. Going to be a fun night here at ExtraMile Arena. Get your score predictions in now. Boise State warming up on the courts. You can see it right there. Boise State warming up. Going with the white uniforms tonight as the Broncos look to win their first outright Mountain West championship ever. They shared one in 2015, looking for their first outright title with a win tonight over Nevada. They got rally towels draped over the seats. We got a big crowd filing in. Senior night festivities starting at 6:50, and this tip-off on Fox Sports 2 is at 7:01. So don't be late or you will miss the start of this one. 7:01 is the tip-off tonight on Fox Sports 2. Let me know if you can hear me okay, if everything's good. We're trying to roll this thing going here, dealing with some issues technically, but we're going to try to make it work. Get in those score predictions. $25 gift card to the James for whoever has the closest score prediction for this one. Get in your score predictions now, and we will pick the closest score predictor coming up if you are a subscriber of BroncoNationNews.com. So, again, could be a historic night for Boise State tonight. The Broncos looking to win the Mountain West. Jacob asking if they'll show the senior night festivities. I don't think they will show them on the pregame show, but it is my understanding that they will stick with the broadcast after the game to show the trophy presentation from Craig Thompson to Leon Rice. If Boise State were to win the game, that is tentatively the plan for them to show the post-game celebration after the game. So you see Mike Reed right here, one of the officials, talking to Max Rice. Should be a fun one tonight. Again, the Mountain West Commissioner, Craig Thompson, is going to join me shortly. Appreciate it, Nick, saying he can hear me. 80-59 is his score prediction here. So get those score predictions in. And again, Mountain West Commissioner Craig Thompson standing by, going to join us here in a couple minutes when he makes his way into the arena. They got the clock's kind of screwed up tonight. It's only on 20 because they got the senior night festivities and other things going on. Gregory going 75-67. Jacobs going 76-69. 68-58 for Christian Heck. We got 74-60. Remember, I think it was 75-60 for the game in Reno when these two teams matched up. Greg Myers giving us a thumbs up, so the audio must be fixed. 72-63 is the score prediction for Logan up there in the band. Appreciate it, guys. There they are. We'll give them the shout out. Love our band members up there on their phone watching. Appreciate it. We'll see you in Vegas. Looking forward to it, guys. We got Eric 78-74 as well. Pretty good officiating crew tonight, by the way. We got Mike Reed, Deldry Carr, and Kevin Brill. Mike Reed, the official right over here, was the official that last night in Laramie threw out a fan. So if you're watching the game in Laramie last night with who was that? San Diego State and Wyoming, there was a fan ejected, and that guy right there, Mike Reed, ejected the fan. So maybe we need to check on Matt Bauscher, make sure he stays in his line tonight. But, again, keep those score predictions coming in. Logan's got 76-58. Boise State 23-6, 14-2 in the Mountain West. The Nevada Wolfpack coming in at 12-15 and 6-10 in the Mountain West. But they got a couple of the better guards, a couple of the better players in the Mountain West. Desmond Cambridge. You got Grant Sherfield. Obviously, both of those guards will certainly scare anybody. And then, obviously, you have the big Will Baker, the center, Warren Washington. They got some key players on their team. And so this is certainly not going to be an easy game for Boise State. You got all the hoopla. You got the big crowd. You got the student sections already pretty full. This is going to be a lot of fun tonight. The student section's already showing up. If you look over here to the left, the lower level of the student section's already pretty much full with 30 minutes still till tip-off. So this should be some fun here tonight. You got Nevada warming up at this end. And, again, so much on the line. The rally towels are out. They're hoping for a big crowd. There was all this debate before the game whether or not they were going to be able to, we got fans. There we go. Fans giving us the shout-outs on their way to their seats. So it should be fun tonight. Looking forward to this, and you just hope Boise State doesn't get too caught up in the moment. Big Wade asking about the last game. We're going to put Colin Mitchell on that. I forgot to add that up, so we'll let you know for the last two games. I think we're a game behind on picking a winner. Any word on who will be using the extra year of eligibility, Derek? That is a big question that hasn't been figured out. The only senior that's going through senior night is going to be Abu Kijab. I see the Commissioner Thompson getting ready to come join us over here in just a minute. This is going to be great to get him on post-game. Looking forward to this. And we got the commissioner coming over, man. We're going to do a live interview here. Appreciate John Mallory helping us, helping get us ready. All right, sir. We're good. Appreciate it. Keep getting those score productions in. Student section's ready to storm the court. We'll see if the band does as well. But really looking forward to this. Should be an exciting game. And we're excited to get this going. Perfect. We got the commissioner of the Mountain West, Craig Thompson's he's meeting the officials first, so we'll let him chat with the officials. Craig Thompson, a man of the people, chatting with the officials here. Mr. Thompson, appreciate your time. You're live on social media. Boise State fans all around the world. Excited to have you in the building tonight. Welcome to town.
Well, it's a fun night. You know, the league is really good this year, BJ, and certainly Boise State has an opportunity tonight that they haven't had for a couple decades.
I know, is this a typical thing? You try to make it to present the trophy to the champion if it works out that way? I mean, they obviously have to win the game tonight, but is this something you try to do every year? Or?
Yeah, you know, what we try to do is when it's an outright regular season championship, when there's co-championships, as you well know, it all comes down to that last game, and it's co-champion. I can't be in two places at once. So this works out well tonight if it happens.
What do you, I know you frequent Boise plenty, but it's a nice easy flight from Denver. Are you a fan of coming to our fine city?
Oh, I love it. You know, I saw some people that I know from the bowl and outside. It's a beautiful day. It's one of the warmer days that I've been in Boise recently, but I've also been here when it's 95 in the middle of August as well.
What's your take on the league this year? You got to be pretty pleased. It looks like you got a chance to get 4 teams in the tournament. It's a historic, landmark year for the league here.
Well, and they're all so different. They are really good. The 3 people that have been talked about the most, and certainly San Diego State is coming on. but they're also different. Wyoming and Colorado State have two 40-point-per-game scores between them, whereas Boise State has four double-digit scores. So they're a really balanced team. All four teams are really good defensively. And as you know, I don't have the statistic in front of me, but we probably have 10 or 12 games come down to the last possession, and half of those are overtime. So, I mean, it's just another night in the Mountain West.
What does it mean for the league, though, to get 3-4 teams in this year? And I know there's obviously financial implications, but there's been a lot of good publicity and national media and stuff talking about how good the league is this year. I know you guys have been trying for a couple years to get the league back to this level. What's this mean for the league to have this good of a season?
Well, there's a lot of notoriety, and a lot of people are paying attention. I wish I could stir some folks up and stay up a little bit later in the East and watch us, because I still think that 7:30, 8 o'clock in the Mountain Time Zone and Pacific Time Zone is late for people in certain parts of the country, but they're missing some great basketball. The people that I care the most about, BJ, are the 12 selection committee members, and I know they're wired in and are paying attention to us.
You've been on that committee, so you know how hard that is. Final thing, we appreciate your time, but just to be here and be a week away from the conference tournament now, and like I said, it's looks like the league's in a good position here. I mean, it's got to be an exciting time for you.
Well, it's going to be wonderful next week in Las Vegas. I mean, I don't know that there's any givens or sureties. And as we mentioned before, all these games come right down to the wire, many of them. So it's going to be a great atmosphere, and people need to get to Las Vegas because there's going to be some tremendous basketball next week.
Well, I know Boise State fans are hoping to see you again tonight out here on the court. We'll see what happens, but we'll see you in Vegas for sure. Appreciate your time for joining us, and good luck to the Mountain West the rest of the way.
Thank you, BJ.
Appreciate Commissioner Thompson for joining us here, and he's got a busy day seeing some fans and some other folks. We appreciate it, Commissioner, very much for joining us. And they're going to have the national anthem here. I think we'll try to keep this going for just a little bit longer if we can. Tip-off's not for, a little bit longer. So when they get to the national anthem here, we'll go ahead and keep this going. Maybe get a comment from John Mallory after the anthem. Look at the student section, Johnny. Lower level already full. They know what's coming tonight with the potential for a post-game. We'll see if we can get an official comment from
Go Broncos, baby.
There you go. Cody Gogler's fired up. Should be a fun night tonight. Hope you guys appreciated Commissioner Thompson coming on. It says they've been given the no. We'll see about that. I don't know if all these students are going to get stopped by 10 or 15 security guards, Johnny. We'll see. They were, for legal purposes, telling folks not to storm the court, I think, but we'll see if they actually try to stop them. Just win. Nick Wade, good to have pregame while I'm here. We're going to keep this going and listen to the national anthem here. So here's the national anthem here before the game. All right, folks. How about that? We got John Mallory here for a couple of quick thoughts. All right, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that, folks. We got John Mallory here. Let me fix the settings on the camera here. All right, Johnny. We got John Mallory here. Let's see. Can you guys hear us okay? We went out for a second. Hopefully you can hear us. Let me know if there's audio. Let's see if the audio is working here. All right, I think we're okay on the audio. We went out for a few minutes. Johnny, your thoughts on tonight's game, man? He's eating candy. I got him all. He's eating candy while he's chewing his. Look at the student section. The student section showed up. Look at this, folks.
Like half the football team's here too. And we've been talking about that this year. Like, when is the football team? A lot of these guys live on campus. You know, walk a few steps down to the extra mile and check out a championship level basketball team. You know, fans file in late here typically. It's going to rock. And I don't know, man. Like, there's no one. Here's my takeaway. No one is nervous that they might lose this game. On my radio show today, it was all just, okay, not a matter of if, but when. Hey, we're storming the court. We're doing this. Like, no one thinks that there's a possibility that Nevada's going to come here and say, oh, hell no, and try to spoil this whole party.
Does that worry you at all, though? You haven't heard one person. I mean,
no one. To me, it sounds kind of weird, and I can just see myself waking up tomorrow, going on the air tomorrow and saying, well, everybody was dressed up to go to this big party, BJ Rains, and what happened to our party? It didn't happen. One of those type of things, man. And to me, that's kind of odd. Everybody's just like foregone conclusion. Give me that mic, man. Everybody's like foregone conclusion. Boise State's going to win this game. We'll see it. I'm looking at your beautiful wife right now. She's in attendance. Yep. This is March Madness, right? Welcome to March Madness.
Let's have some fun tonight. We're having some camera issues. We're having some mic issues, so we're going to cut it off here. They're getting ready for senior night, and then the tip-off is 7:01 on Fox Sports 1. So appreciate everybody for checking us out. There's John Anderson. We'll get your score predictions in, and kind of a cluster tonight, so sorry, folks. The post-game show will be back. We'll be live on the post-game show. We'll be a little late if they win. We'll have full coverage, full video of them cutting down the nets, full video of the trophy presentation. So come back for the post-game show. We may be a little late. Just letting you know, we may be a little late getting started on the post-game show, but it'll be worth it to you if they win. So we'll talk to you later. Bronco Nation News. The game's coming up top of the hour, so good luck to Boise State. Boise State fans will be back. Bronco Nation News, BroncoNationNews.com.